Tony Stark's Iron Man journey goes from prisoner in a cave to snapping his fingers with a god-level weapon. That snap doesn't happen without years of innovation, effort, and evolution. You can't end up here accidentally, it's intentional. And hidden throughout his journey is a formula to learn from. Today, we're breaking down Tony's Iron Rule of Improvement and how you can use it on anything you're trying to master when the stakes are the highest they could possibly be. Picture this: no suit, no mansion, no Avengers, just a box of scraps and men who fully intend to kill you. That's where Tony's mastery actually starts, in a cave, with one non-negotiable goal: don't die here. The Mark I is ugly, clunky, and barely held together. And it's perfect, because it does one thing: gets him out. He's not trying to build the perfect suit, he's just trying to build the first suit that gets him out alive. Most people stall because they want their first version to look like the final version. Tony doesn't care about perfection, he cares about domination of the immediate problem. Mastery starts when your first version is allowed to be ugly, as long as it works. Psychologically, that's the first part of the Iron Rule. Pick a goal that matters right now and is simple enough that failure is obvious. Forget the aesthetics, ditch the ego, just escape the cave. Once he's out, watch what he does next.
It's completely obvious.
Every time the suit fails, he turns it into a feature. Got a nice problem at high altitude. Maybe it's a little hard getting in and out of the suit. Can't catch up to Rhodey? Check out those boosters. Every time he has an issue or is blocked in some way, he solves that problem. But you have to be careful. Along the way, Tony is motivated to solve a big problem: peace in our time.
Peace in our time.
This leads to creating a massive problem: Ultron, whose idea of peace is very different. Ultron is Tony's failure in its purest form, trying to solve every future threat with one overbuilt shortcut that almost ends the world. But notice, he doesn't stop building. He upgrades his thinking about risk, then keeps iterating. This is the second part of the Iron Rule. Failure is feedback. Feedback on your entire way of thinking. Treat every screw-up as data, even the big ones. If a failure doesn't turn into an upgrade, you've wasted it. Masters don't have fewer problems. They just have better systems for harvesting those problems.
All right, the gloves are ready. Question is, who's gonna snap their frickin' fingers?
By the time we reach Infinity, Tony's not just building a cooler and better suit. He's building with synergy. The nano armor and the gauntlet, they are the end result of a decade of design and Tony's preparation for a fight where the cost could be everything. Tony knows that once Thanos gets the gauntlet, there is no getting it away from him. They can delay, but they cannot win. He prepared his own suit to accept the stones, considering what could happen. And it does happen. It's the moment where his tech, his decisions, and all his purpose line up. And that's the third part of the Iron Rule. Build today like you're going to be tested in the worst possible way tomorrow. So let's define this Iron Rule. Iron Rule of getting good is brutal and simple. Solve the smallest real problem in front of you, then use every failure to build the version of you that survives your final test. Now that sounds good, but we all can't be genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropists. So let's talk about what this looks like practically.
Avengers, time to work for a living.
3 moves for right now. First, name your cave. Pick one situation you're stuck in right now that you're pretending is fine. Try saying, "My cave is," and see what comes up. Second, list your weak points. Look at the last couple of days and write down 3 places you either failed or stalled. Now, next to each one, define an upgrade. If a failure doesn't turn into a concrete upgrade, you've wasted it. Lastly, define your final fight. Ask yourself, if life punched me in the face in the worst way this year, what test could I be completely unprepared for? That could be losing your job, a family emergency, or getting called for an opportunity that you're not skilled enough to handle. That's your version of Thanos. The skills you train this week should be aimed at that. Because you're either the guy in the cave polishing excuses, or you're quietly building the suit that lets you look at your final fight and say,
Iron Man.
life doesn't care which one you are. The test is coming either way. Thanks for watching.